Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you are new here. Today I'm creating a little outdoor area that has a sort of sit down outdoor party area, if you know what I mean. I saw a few pictures on Pinterest and was just totally inspired by those like low down tables, so I used the tables from Snowy Escape to be able to do this. But also in this video there will be a giveaway for a kit at some point in the video, so please just listen out for that, where I'll go over all the rules and how to enter and everything like that. But yeah, for this build it was totally inspired by Pinterest, as I am with most of my builds. I absolutely love Pinterest and I will scroll through pictures for hours on a night time before I go to bed, and if I get any inspiration I'll save them to my Sims 4 inspo board and write stuff down if I remember to write it down, and then half the time I never do anything with them, and then I go back to the board and I'm like, I really should do something with that, and never do. But this one I was like, I really want to do something with it, because I just saw one image when I was scrolling through and I was like, that is beautiful. It had a lot of string lights above it and I was like, that's perfect, I need to create this in The Sims. But I decided to create the whole garden area and I give it a few different sections. So I did a little bit of a deck area with a fire pit and a little table seating area. You will see a house at some point on the side. I just put that there just for looks. There's nothing in it, it's totally empty. I was just focusing on this little garden area. By little, this garden is absolutely humongous, but I wanted to fit as much as I could in. I use these swings from the Little Campus kit. These are one of my favourite swings to use. I just think they're really beautiful with the lights on the side, and I love the actual seat itself. It's so different from a regular seat. So I mean, this could be one of the kits that you could win, because I will be giving away any kit you guys choose. So I'm going to go into that a little bit. So yeah, any kit that is available out at the moment as of currently filming this video, or when it's announced there could be a new kit, you never know. So you can pick the newest kit, the oldest kit, is going to be whichever kit you want, but this will be PC only, so I am sorry to console users. I haven't found a way to get PlayStation 4 codes, and I don't think it's fair if I just do Xbox and not PS4 for console users. So I apologise for that. It will be PC only, and it will be an Origin/EA app code, so it won't be a Steam code. I don't know if they'd work on Steam, so do bear that in mind also if you're wanting to enter. So to enter, all you have to do is down below in the comments, comment which kit you would want, and then at the end put your Instagram name, but don't say my Instagram name is, because YouTube will delete these comments because it's classed as giving away personal information. And if you don't have Instagram, just write I don't have Instagram and I will find another way to contact you. Don't worry. Like maybe just put in write TikTok and the TikTok handle afterwards. But don't say my TikTok handle is, if you know what I mean. Just give me just the name, but say which platform it is on. That will help me greatly. It just makes it easier for me to find you that way. And you can go ahead and follow me on Instagram. This makes it way easier for me to find you if you do win. But also be careful, because there is a few like people that try to scam you. I will never ever ask any details from you whatsoever. I will message you on Instagram or figure another way out. Like I said, don't worry, it will be from my StormDesign account. I am just StormDesign on Instagram, so nobody else will message you, or if they do, it's not me. And I will never ever ask any details from you. I will just confirm which kit you want and I will give you the code, and just make sure everything works. I will never ask for an address or any payment or anything like that, so do bear that in mind. It is not me if somebody is asking for those details. So good luck for everybody that is entering. I will write in the description when the date is ending, because I'm not sure when I'm uploading this. But yeah, that will all be in the description down below with time and date. It will be BST time, which is British Standard Time. No, British Summer Time. Can't even get it right, and I live here. Anyway, back in with the build. As always, I've gone in with very pastel colours. I stuck mainly to pink just because I think it really suits the garden. It's weird because pink is not even my favourite colour, but I use it a lot in my builds. I just think it's a really pretty colour. My favourite colour is blue, but sometimes I think blue can lean towards a medical sort of colour. You have to get the right sort of blue. And I also made this custom little fire pit here. You can do this without using tool mod, but just for ease I have used tool mod. Just makes it so much easier. So if you're wanting a video on how to make a custom fire pit like this, please let me know and I will go ahead and make one of those videos. I'm still wanting to do a roofing video, I just haven't got around to it, so apologies for the person that asked about the roofing video. I will do it, I promise, and also a landscaping video. Also, I don't know if you realise, but I end up putting some chairs down very soon that are on the grass bit that you can just see over the top of right now. And I didn't realise when you zoom out, that's where I placed the tree, so I had to move the whole seating area, which was super annoying. I'm an idiot, because a lot of the times bigger trees do disappear when you zoom in close so you can see, which is great for actual gameplay, but when you're building, I want to know where the tree is. Why does the whole thing have to disappear? So there's also a lot of seating areas in this. I did a little table seating area on the other side of the deck, as well as the fire pit seating area, a little seating area here in the corner, and obviously the table that is on the floor, the lower down table. Like I said, it's more of a party back garden. You can have a lot of people here and host them. And honestly, I didn't know what else to place, because what else do you place in a garden? I put stuff down like a barbecue, I put some planters down. I did the movie theatre screen from, again, I also think that's the little campus kit. I'm pretty sure this is a little campus kit. It is 100%. And I do place this down. I do move it a little bit later on, but I thought that'd be really cute, and I put some little poofs around it, which are from the movie Hangout stuff pack. Is that a stuff pack? Yeah, that's a stuff pack. So you're going to see me building a room around this seating area. This is to make I can't remember what it's called, a pergola, a trellis. I honestly, I can't remember what these are called, but it's just the slats that go across and are stood on like pillars. And I use fences for this. This is a fence that is from Get to Work. I really love it. It works so well for this sort of thing. I accidentally deleted everything instead of just getting rid of it. So yeah, these create the awesome roofing things. I can't think of what they're called. Why can't I think of what they're called? But it's a great little hack, and then you just go ahead and stick on some pillars on the corners, and from this I go ahead and hang loads of string lights, which are, I think, are they also from the little campers kit? I'm pretty sure I use a lot from this kit. I think it is one of my favourite kits, that and the pastel pop kit. So giving you some tips of what kit you might like. It depends on what sort of style you like. Obviously you might want one of the clutter kits, because I also like the clutter kits. I like quite a lot of the kits. I hate the fact that they're £5 and you don't get many items, but the items in there are really cute, so I am compelled to buy them. Even if there's only one item I like, I tend to buy them. The only kits I don't have are cast kits, because I don't really play around in cast that often, so I don't get those for that reason. But if you wanted a cast kit, that is fine. Like I said, you can pick whichever kit your heart desires. So I go off camera and add the rest of the string lights, because it gets super boring of just me adding a ton of string lights. And I've set it to nighttime. I really love doing this when outside is switch it to nighttime, so you can see where it is lit up. You can see the fire pit area is nice and lit up, because I did actually use a light for these flames. And the area where the seating is nicely lit up because of all of the string lights. I also lit up this little deck area by putting the floor lights across the floor here. And I decided to add some curtains just to add some more details, and it looks like you could close it off so it would be more cozy if it's a bit cooler on a night. Technically you can't close them because it is a Sims and I've only placed them on a few of the corners, but it's fine. Sims is not 100% realistic. This build actually took way longer than I thought. I was like, oh, this will be a nice quick build, it's just a little bit of a garden, but for some reason it took me absolutely ages. That's why this is a little bit of a longer video. I did speed it up quite a lot, but again, I think it's just because I am one hell of a slow builder, because I like to have debug and the show hidden objects on, so I have to scroll through so many items, and when I'm scrolling for so long I sometimes do just stop recording until I'm about to place an item. So that's why sometimes my videos might be a bit choppy, but I don't think you want to sit and watch me just scroll through the catalogue for hours on end, because I really do that. You'd be surprised at how long these videos are in real life. Now I've got the base of the build down, it's just a case of going around and just adding details. And what I like to do for this is actually click through different packs. So there's a filter on the bottom right, if you didn't know, that little tiny yellow arrow that's pointing upwards. If you click that, you can filter by colour, by pack, by content, and all this sort of thing. So sometimes what I like to do, just so I don't miss anything, is show all in the catalogue and then filter by pack. So I can just go through each pack, because certain packs I know would work better, so I can look through that full pack, if that makes sense. But it is a little bit time consuming, especially if you're like me and have most of the packs. I only don't have 2 of the stuff packs and then the cast kits. The 2 stuff packs I don't have is the bowling one and the luxury party stuff. I do want to get the bowling one, I just haven't been quite compelled to get it quite yet, but some of the items do look quite nice, so I most probably will get that eventually. The luxury party stuff pack, it didn't look too great, so I don't think I'm going to end up getting that one. It looks pretty boring. And again, with the cast stuff, like I've just said, there's no point in me getting the cast kits because I don't really play around in cast much. Half the time my sims are just randomly generated. Other than my main sim, which I use, I put her in a little bit nicer of clothes. But yeah, I just randomly generate my sims when I'm doing all my testing videos. Like the random little toddler here, that's why I stood there. He's just randomly generated. I also added the dry the clothes hanging thing. I forgot what it's called, the clothesline. So your sims can hang clothes out here. And I was going to put the floor tile version of this down, and I changed it to terrain paint just because I think it looks a little bit nicer because it just stops so abruptly. But that is pretty much it for this build. I just go ahead and add some flowers around this area and change it to terrain paint like I just said. But that is it for this build. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't already, please subscribe, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!